The forest fire lookout tower at Boy Scout Camp Wilderness was brought into the National Historic Lookout Register June 30th, 2009. The National Historic Lookout Register is maintained by the American Resources Group in Washington, D.C. This is the U.S. equivalent of the World Lookout Register. The registrars are a cooperative effort of the Forest Fire Lookout Association, the National Forestry Association, the National Woodland Owners Association, the U.S. Forest Service, state foresters, and interior agencies. Listing in the National Historic Lookout Register is often a first step towards the eventual nomination to the National Register of Historic Sites maintained by the U.S. Department of Interior. Sometimes necessary structural modifications preclude listing in the latter register, and the only appropriate recognition given to these historic lookout sites is that afforded by the National Historical Lookout Register. When a structure is less than 50 years old but has sufficient historical significance to be registered, the lookout is listed in the National Lookout Registry with an NHLR number and is automatically transferred to the NHLR upon the 50th anniversary of its construction. Next, awarding the official certificate that recognizes the Bemidji Lookout Tower onto the National Historic Lookout Register. Ranger Andy, Camp Ranger, and Brad Olson, the Scout Camp Director, on behalf of the Forest Fire Lookout Association, I would like to present to you this certificate of the fire tower being placed on the National Historic Lookout Register. The Bemidji Fire Tower was moved here about a year ago, thanks to Mr. Steve Inkel and his son Ehren Inkel of Diversified Builders. May I present you with the certificate?
Thank you very much, Dave. It's a great honor to have the fire tower out here at Camp Wilderness. I know the Scouts and Scouters enjoy being able to go up the fire tower and be able to look out over what Camp Wilderness is, and also the northwestern Minnesota area as well in the Paul Bunyan State Forest. And like you said, a special thanks to Diversified Builders and Steve, and also special thanks to you too, Dave, for making sure that this is possible for us here at the camp.
Thank you very much. And Andy, I know how much preliminary work was done ahead of time. Andy welded the holes, dug the ground, helped with the concrete, climbed up the fire tower to help erect it, and even cut up some of my steel steps to make a railing someplace else. But we found more steps.
Well, Dave, we do what we got to do with a project like this, but it was a unique opportunity, once in a career opportunity for a guy like myself to be a part of a project like this and work with Steve and Ehren on this project and you, and it was a lot of fun. It's neat to see it up here and functional and the kids enjoying it.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime sort of thing. May I present you with the Minnesota Fire Tower pin, each of you, and you can wear it whenever the occasion is right for maybe a ceremony at the Bemidji Fire Tower located at Camp Wilderness near Emeryville, Minnesota. Fire lookouts are a proud symbol of forest conservation in America and are well recognized by the general public. They also often continue to perform an invaluable role in early detection, so important in keeping wildfires manageable and within budget. For more information on the National Historic Lookout Register, go to www.nhlr.org, and for information on fire towers, www.ffla.org.